mean, just go into ChatGPT, say, here's what I have, here's what the benefits my product gives, here's who my audience is. What else could I sell them? Give me 100 ideas, and it will legitimately give you 100 ideas.
What is going on, guys? I'm Scott Moran, the co-founder here at SamCart, the #1 e-commerce platform for product creators and entrepreneurs. Collectively, our customers have sold over $5 billion worth of their own products, goods, services, courses, everything through our platform. And in the next couple minutes, you're going to listen in on a roundtable discussion where myself, my brother Brian, and 3 of our buddies, who all of us, again, have sold millions, tens of millions of dollars of their own stuff on the internet, sold businesses, grown SamCart to what it is, raised $100 million for this company, whatever. All of them marketing and sales professionals are going to talk and answer one very, very simple question. Give us one tip to pull more money out of your email subscriber list. Pull more money out of your email list. How would you do it? Each one of us gives one of our very favorite tips and strategies that you guys can put to use immediately. Enjoy the clip. Let's get to it.
All right, everybody, welcome back to our Black Book session, part 2. Today, we're going to talk about our best money-making tips. So we talked general marketing tips last time. This time, we're going to talk about how do we move the needle, which is going to happen. I'm going to go first. So my first money-making tip is make more offers. However many offers that you have out there, create another offer, make another offer, figure out a way to package, bundle, even if you can do like hybrid type offers where maybe you offer books and videos, books plus coaching, books plus interactive group elements. There's always a way to make another offer. And so when in doubt, make something and make it an offer, or bundle things or put some stuff together and get it out to your people. So that would be, if I had to move into any new business and the whole goal there was to increase profits, we'd have a new offer up and running and out the door pretty quickly. All right, Scott, what do you got?
Yeah, my thing is related to what you said. Obviously, I think a lot of these are going to overlap and kind of dovetail nicely into each other. And that's definitely what mine would say. Mine is email your customers, give your customers something to buy, right? Like one of the things, I was on a call last week, or no, sorry, week before. I was on a call week before with a SamCart VIP. So you're talking about someone who has $1 million a year business. I think you're doing like 1.5 million a year, right? And their lifetime value was equal to what they sell, like the product price that they sell, because they only have one thing. They had never one time thought about, how do I keep growing my lifetime value over time? They'd never gone back, and that's like a fancy way of saying, they'd never gone back to their customers and asked them to buy a second thing. They'd only ever asked people to buy one thing. So they have one offer and that's kind of all they have. And so their lifetime value is flat. Their business was kind of curtailing. They're having trouble. You got to find more new people, if that's kind of how you want to run a business. And they had never one time thought, why don't we go to this enormous pot of people who love us and have spent a bunch of money with us and ask them to buy something else? And that was it. I think, give them anything. And like you said, if you roll out new offers, now you have things to go ask and go tell them to go buy. But man, it doesn't even matter. Just email them. Give them something to come by. Give them some event, some time of year, something, right? Give them something to go by, because you'll never have an easier time closing a sale.
Let me ask you, let's talk about that a little bit. How much of that do you guys think is when people go into the internet marketing world or doing an online business, do they think it's going to happen to them? Right? Like I remember I didn't know I was going into business. Right? Like I thought I was just, making some extra money, right? But I mean, if you're going to put up a sneaker store, well, then you're going to move X number, you need inventory, you need hats and, hoodies, and you got to sell other things. It's a little bit more, predetermined. Do you guys think that's what causes that? Is that people are just like, this is happening to me. I didn't even think this far ahead.
I think it's probably why they're not prepped for it right away. But I think once you get over that, and I was the same way, I'm like, I'm just going to launch this little ebook and I'm just going to like maybe make $5,000 a month every month till the day I die. And I'm never going to think about this again. And then you like make $5,000. You're like, shit, I could probably make 50 grand if I treat this like a business. Now I got to actually think. But then you get stuck and you just get paralyzed. Like, well, I gave everything I got in this ebook. What else could they possibly need? And it's just one of those weird mental games your brain plays on you. I mean, just go into ChatGPT, say, here's what I have. Here's what the benefits my product gives. Here's who my audience is. What else could I sell them? Give me 100 ideas, and it will legitimately give you 100 ideas. Like, and then give it more info. Tell them who your competitors are and what they sell, and then ask for 100 more ideas, and you'll never be short of an idea again. Yeah.
All right, Nate, what do you got? What's your money making tip?
So mine is more geared towards like if you run a promo or try to sell your thing and you didn't get the result that you're looking for, right? Like people weren't paying attention or whatever. Um, and I've found almost by mistake that having a survey in front of your offer can boost sales like a lot. So an example of this is if you're selling, paperless forms to the dental community or something. A week before, you could send out a survey about, how important is this to your office? And one of them is like saving my front desk time or, removing paperwork or busy work or wowing my patients or something. And then you tie the results that people just told you into the promo of the product. And I've seen it like 4 or 5x the result. And I think it just kind of plants the flag and puts people on alert as to what's coming. And they've kind of acknowledged that they have the pain that you're about to solve for them. But it's really awesome. Plus, you can get some great ideas for future products.
Wow, that's a new one. Never heard of that one. That's a good one. I like that. That might go right into Nate. You might be 2 for 2 on these Black Book things.
Nate's little book of
Changing up
secrets.
the promos. Yeah.
Nate's got nothing but those ideas. I love it.
And dad jokes. Just crushed
Okay.
my initial 2 dad jokes right out of the gate. That hurt a lot.
Dad joke world. It is Nate's world is living in it.
Yeah. I served up like 145 miles an hour and he just flicked it back over the net. I didn't even expect it to come back and it just went right. Yeah. Went right by me. All right, Brian, you're up. What's your money making tip?
Use all your platforms, like anywhere you can get traffic. If you're in the middle of making an offer and you're running an email promo or whatever, you're promoting some product. Doesn't have to be launching a new one. Just you're promoting anything, which you should be doing constantly. Use every platform. Our team makes this mistake all the time. We like engineer this epic campaign, and then we just send emails. It's like, well, we have half our list cell phone. Like, ping them, send them a text. There's millions of tools you can do that. We have a sales team. Pick up the phone, call people. We have a bunch of people in Facebook groups. Send a bunch of posts into the group. You have people on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all over social media. Make posts there. We have websites that people are visiting every day. Put banners on those sites. We have software that people log into every day. Put in-app notifications in there. Like, that's just the beginning. We have addresses. Use direct mail. Are you talking to a lot of the same people, maybe once, or 2 or 3 times about the same thing? Yeah, but who the hell cares? Like, when a new iPhone comes out, you see commercials, ads, YouTube video. I mean, it's everywhere. Do you get mad? Like, maybe some people do, but if you like Apple, you don't, because you learn something new about the product that you're looking forward to getting from almost every channel. So use all your platforms. You can literally double or triple a promo by using those other traffic sources that you probably already have. And it's not a whole bunch of extra work. You're already writing the copy for the email. It's probably the same copy, just tweaked to those other platforms.
I remember hearing a thing about like P90X when it was at its peak, that most of the sales didn't come from the infomercial. They came from like the 30-second, 1-minute spots that were sprinkled out throughout the day and the radio and stuff like that, because it was like people learned everything on that infomercial, but that was the reminder and the tip for them to go out and buy. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, Rock, what do you got?
All right, so my first one, it's similar to Nate's one, was that like a lot of times when we launch a new product, one of the problems we might have is like we don't have any social proof for it. We don't have any testimonials or anything. So one tip is to, if you have a list or audience of some sort, you release it, your product, to like a small group of beta testers and let them go through the course. And then you survey them using questions that can get answers that you want. Like, what did you enjoy about the course? What did this course help you do? and things like that. And the beauty is because you give it to beta testers, probably give it to them for free. Because you give it to them for free, they're going to feel that they, have to um, give you something, which will usually be a good comment or something about your product. So then when you launch it, you actually have like testimonials you could use on a sales page or in emails, things like that.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think that's a thing that stops a lot of people too, especially, in Accelerator, we hear that a lot. Like I haven't run anybody through this program, and just to
Yeah.
find those early testers is important, right? Because I think also too, like in making money, like one great testimonial could change everything.
Yeah, not
Okay.
only that, but it could also help with the copy for your actual sales page, or even improve the product, because you might have missed something that they didn't miss. They might say, "Oh, well, you didn't talk about this," so now you can do a video on that you could add to the course that you didn't even think of.
Yeah, Rock, do you find that the things that you thought were important about the program were like they were coming back with something different?
Not all the time, but I will say there'll be like small things. Like for example, like in my Spanish course, I didn't have anything like, but I had a lot of comments from people like, "Hey, I would like to know how to learn Spanish, like for the particular situation where I'm going to see the doctor." And that's something like I had not thought of. So I was able to like film a lesson. But now on the sales page, I can add like, also you'll discover, the simple phrases you need when you walk into the doctor's office in any Spanish language country that can help you in your situation. So I wouldn't say like like some people might be scared to do this because they'll think they have to recreate the whole course, but usually your course will be great. It's just like one or two things that you'll be able to add that'll make your course way better. Or you can add them as upsells or other things too.
Yeah, good bonuses too, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed that look inside of exactly how we're planning out our marketing schedules and monetizing from our audiences even more. If you guys want the #1 tool to monetize your audience and to make more money doing it, head over to samcart.com, grab a free trial to SamCart. And if you enjoy the content in this video, if we're speaking your language, subscribe to our channel here on YouTube for more content exactly like this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.